You are watching Scam Sandwich, and I am about to destroy this scammer's PC.
What is that noise? By the way, I hear noise. What is that noise?
The computer is running. The computer is on a process. Right, it's running through. The database is running.
But before we get into all that, you're going to hear Neld go on some pretty long car rides and say some pretty bizarre things to this scammer, and vice versa, honestly. This guy is in outer space, I think, is the best way to describe him. But anyway, we just hit 40,000 subscribers, and that is really awesome. I can't thank you enough. You're amazing. If you end up enjoying this one, please do subscribe to the channel, like it, share it with somebody who needs to see it. Anyway, thank you so much, and let's get into it.
I just ate a couple of Hot Pockets, and now my stomach feels awful.
Yes, you can do that if you like.
I don't know how they're even able to sell the Hot Pockets. It seems like it's like a toxic material that tastes good, and it makes you feel terrible. And they just sell it. It's like, is this stuff causing the cancer, or am I getting some type of disease from eating a Hot Pocket? Is there like nuclear radiation inside of a Hot Pocket? I just don't know what the heck. I don't know where they get off selling the Hot Pockets like this. It seems like it's a humanitarian crisis at this point. But anyway.
Sorry to interrupt you, Susan, but it's all business that we can say that.
Do what?
I said, whatever they are running for these meals and things, it's all business that I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Ah, yes, they're trying to make money. Of course they are. Of course they are. Yes, yes, yes.
They don't care about the citizen, or they don't care about the people who eat those things, but they just want to sell all those things just to get money back. That's all they do. So we have to be make sure regarding, but before eating all those things.
It's almost like they have a complete disregard for the person they're dealing with, and they'd rather just take their money than help them. And what kind of person would do that? I'll tell you what.
Right.
An awful person. It's
that.
taking money from a consumer, from an innocent person, just so they can just I don't know, parade around in the Turkish aisles or whatever they're doing. It's awful. And I also heard that some billionaire bought Jeffrey Epstein's island. He's going to turn it into a resort. Now, what the heck? How are you going to rebrand the Jeffrey Epstein's island, one of the most notoriously awful places on the planet? And they're gonna build. I don't know what are they gonna put, a roller coaster on there, a couple of amusement park rides on the island? That is insane. I honestly think the world is going to hell in a handbasket, and I don't know what the heck that means. My grandmother used to say it. Going to hell in a handbasket. When does a handbasket go to hell? And that's what I'm. Listen, I'm not. This is not supposed to be like a Seinfeld ripoff bit, but I don't know where the phrase came from. Maybe we could figure that out together at some point. That would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
First.
Okay.
All right. So now, do you see the transfer there on the top of that screen?
Can you do it for me, please?
Well, I cannot do that for my end. We don't have any authorization. We just have to guide you. We just have to show you this information.
I give you the full authority to do it. I say, Mr. What is your name?
Stephen Marshall.
Oh, it's like the Steve Urkel. Have you heard of that?
I never heard of that.
Steve Urkel is he was on a television show, and he was a really smart man. You kind of remind me of Steve Urkel a little bit. Granted, it's a different era altogether. I don't even know if you were alive during the time of Steve Urkel and Family Matters and all the rest of it. Carl Winslow. I don't know if you heard of him.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen this? Have you heard of this?
No, I have never heard of that.
Well, let's get together later and watch some Steve Urkel. That would be wonderful.
Susan.
Okay. Some people tell me I sound like Steve Urkel, and they say, "Did I do that?" And it's a bit strange. Anywho's, okay, I did log into my bank website. What else do you need from me?
Are you even listening what I'm trying to say,
What's
Susan?
that? Yes, of course. Transfer reward. Okay, now what? I clicked it.
Now we have to write down one more time.
Okay.
Which is Plotkin software.
Plotkin, Plotkin software.
Space LLC.
And right here, the scammer gives me a bank account, which I end up reporting, but it doesn't end up working, as you're about to see. So he's got some other ideas for how he's going to get some money from me.
Can you tell me one thing? How do you send money through online? Whenever you do online banking.
Well, listen, I live right down the street from the bank. I could just go down there right now.
All right. So since we cannot go through with this online verification to secure the funds, so I want you to grab pen and a piece of paper, or if you have a notepad to write it down, you can do that. So I can provide you the information. All you have to do is that you will go to the bank. You will have to let them know that you are going to transfer these funds on this physical account, so which I'm going to provide to you. Okay.
Okay.
Make sure you're ready with a pen and paper. Okay.
I've got a piece of pen and a paper, or a pen of paper.
Yeah.
Or
if you want, I can
notepad
text you
and a piece of paper.
No.
Well, I've got a notepad, which is a bunch of pieces of paper, and I've got a pen to write upon the paper with.
Just do one thing.
And I'm happy to write it down.
Susan.
It's no problem.
Susan.
Hello.
Just do one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Just do one thing. If you do have a notepad, you can grab a notepad and a pen.
I've got a bin,
so
and I've got a piece. I have a piece of paper and a bin.
I want you to write down the information which I have received from the higher authority. That is, the name of the bank will be Wells Fargo.
And now he gives me a second bank account, which I also report. And then he has me confirm the very large amount of money that he wants me to send.
Can you confirm me back one more time?
The amount is $47,215.22.
Yes, ma'am. And the wire charges, the bank will charge you $30 for that. I believe it will be less than that or more than that, but we are making sure that amount should be refunded along with this transaction to be done. Now let's head back to the bank since we are running out of time. Even you are running out of time, okay?
I'll call you when I get back. Talk to you later.
No, are you in the bank or you just come out from the bank?
I just came out from the bank, sitting in the parking lot here.
Okay, so everything went well, or how?
Well, they told me that this particular account was marked as a fraudulent account. And I said, well, that doesn't make any sense. This is from the PayPal support, my friend Stephen. And they said, well, ma'am, I'm sorry, this account is not able to be transferred to. And I said, well, by God. And I came outside.
Okay, so you're still outside the bank?
Yes, I'm sitting here in my car.
Okay, you can come back home and make sure you stay on the line with me, okay?
Oh, you want me to stay on the line? Well, I will be. If you're on the line, I'm going to talk to you. I talk your ear off. So be prepared for that. Are you prepared for that, sir?
I was prepared.
You were born ready, weren't you? You were born for this.
Yes, to be honest with you, yes, you can say that because
I would say that. That sounds accurate.
All right, thank you.
So tell me about yourself, sir.
All right, first thing first, you tell me about yours, so we can start in that way, and we can be friends.
Okay, sure. Well, yes, and I do believe that you know quite a bit about me so far. I mean, my name is Neld. Susan Harris. Some people call me Neld. Some people call me Susan. And
okay, what should I call you then? Is that Susan? Should I call Susan? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. I went by Susan for a long time just because it seemed a little bit more normal than Neld. people said, Neld, I've never heard of that name. And I said, well, don't blame me. I said, blame my parents for that one. My parents were not too smart. Parents were not too smart there. One of them invested in Slinkies. But they invested in them in the year 2013. Right before they passed away, they put, about, and by the way, they were old. It's, hadn't even thought of that actually. They were pretty old. It was like 107 years old when they passed away, both at the same time. It's simultaneous death. Very odd. But they invested in Slinkies way too late. Like 10 years ago. Slinkies aren't even popular anymore. Oh, crap. And so, yeah, they invested in these Slinkies, and it was all of the inheritance that I was going to get. And, mind you, I'm 65, 70 years old at this time.
No, I don't mind with that.
Oh, well, now I'm 80. I'm 80 years old now, but when my parents passed away, I was about 70 years old.
Okay, but to be honest with you, you don't sound like 80. It sounds like somewhere around like 50 to 60.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I can't really hear you. It sounds like you got me on the speakerphone or something, maybe. I don't know. I can't quite hear you. Sorry about that.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, that's wonderful. Loud and clear. I have become kind of an audiophile. Do you know what that means?
Audiophile. They have a different way of audiophile. Like if you're listening to some music, they have a different way of audiophile.
Oh,
if you're
yes.
Looking
Well,
for
like the CDs and they've got the vinyl records as well as the type of files they have. Oh. And anywho, please get out of the way. This guy keeps cutting me off. It's just idiot drivers here. No. I was talking about audiophile, as in someone who is concerned with audio quality and preserving the true intention of a recording artist or sound design specialist.
Okay.
And, people say, oh, well, you put it, a CD is the best quality. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. People say, oh, well, I can't tell the difference between the MP3 is what my son Daniel he said, Mom, I can't tell the difference between MP3 and those 24-bit masters that you keep on talking about from Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. I actually purchased the Bohemian Rhapsody master tapes a while back, and I thought it would be a good investment because we ended up starting a cover band, a Queen cover band, just about 10 years ago, and it was a really good time. And you know what's crazy is I've had a lot of coffee, and I feel like I'm just talking very fast and chattering very quickly and thinking very quickly on my feet right now. And I'm starting to wonder if I maybe taken something on accident. Like I was looking back in my diet, and I said, well, I had cereal this morning. I had a little bit of coffee. But I usually don't feel this sped up.
Okay.
Usually I feel pretty insane, to be honest. I feel like maybe I had one too many cups of Java, and I also do the espresso machine. I don't know. Do you have do you do espresso, sir?
Yeah, sometimes I do that.
Yeah, how do you like it?
Well, kind of strong coffee.
Ah, yes. Do you like the dark roast, the light roast?
Yeah. Dark. I like the dark roast.
I like it dark too. And also, what is that type of coffee that it's like a really controversial one, but they use I think like a bat.
Maybe they use.
That's like bat poop or something like that they put in the coffee, and it's
something
supposed to be really good. Is what they say. I say that sounds really gross to me.
That makes a sweet one. Yeah.
Oh, that's a sweet coffee with the bat poop in there?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. So have you had the bat poop quite a few times?
I tried once along with my employee when I was working.
Oh. And you guys both tasted the bat poop coffee at the same time?
Sometimes we have to try bad things, good things, so we can come to know which one is good, which one is bad, right?
Hey, that's
so,
exactly right. That's
how far
correct.
is your home, by the way? How long you will take to reach home?
Well, I actually ended up heading out towards IKEA, and that's a little bit far out of town.
Okay.
Oh, was I not supposed to go to IKEA? Oh, dang it!
You were supposed to head back home.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, hold on. Let me see if I. Oh, okay. I did pull the Yui there. Almost pulled it. Okay, that was more of a 360. Anyway, I'm still driving haggardly. I hear
I know
things
that you're
dragging.
still driving.
But I just it might be faster to just curve around. I mean, like, where is the city from here? Let's see if I can. Okay. I bet I could probably get there. Oh my God. This way. No, you know what? I do not know. I do not know. Here, actually, I better pull a Yui. Okay. Headed back home. And sorry, I remember I told you I get distracted and I sometimes forget what I'm doing and where I am.
Okay. That's a very bad thing that you forget.
Yes,
what you do.
But don't we all have our own strengths and weaknesses?
Yeah, because of that, yes.
Oh, you know what? It's not my type of day. Hold on one second. I just, do I have a flat or something? Sorry. No? Well, front end looks pretty bad. To be honest. Yep. She's pretty busted now. She's got a full tank of gas on her, but the front end looks pretty bad. This car, however, does not look bad at all. No, I had to pull over and I had to look at my tires. And just because it seemed... because a second ago I ended up rear-ending somebody and I've got a little bit of front end damage. So I checked to see if my tires were flat. And they actually did not look flat. It just looked a bit busted up, but I'm back in the car now.
Okay. Make sure you drive straight back home.
Oh, hello?
Okay?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you too good.
I say, make sure you drive back home. Go home straight.
Yes, that's a really good idea. Okay. Yep, I'm driving towards home. Just to let you know, I did come out. I'm a little bit far out in the country because this is... They put the IKEA on the outskirts of town, and then I took a bit of a back road. So, anywho, it should probably be back in no time, I'd imagine. I would like to be, at least. This looks... I don't really know where I am. And I always say I don't want a smartphone, but in times like these where I get a little bit lost, it would be nice to have one, wouldn't it?
Yes, we need to have a smartphone even though we get older, because smartphone can help us in order to track our ways or track our destination or whatever it is. It will show you on the map. It might help sometimes.
Yes, and that's what I'm kind of dealing with right now. I'm a little bit off the beaten path. You know what?
So which
actually,
device?
That's actually not true at all. I just... She's parked.
She's parked?
Yep.
Whom are you referring?
Sorry, there is a cat in my driveway right now. Get out of the way! Honestly, I've got a cat, and he's a nice boy, but get out, go.
Yeah, just don't be hurry, ma'am. Just
Okay, actually, he just moved out of the way.
Yeah.
The cat just moved out of the way. He's sitting. He's
All right,
looking. He's
thank
looking at
God.
me like I did something. Like I was an inconvenience to him as he was lounging around on my driveway. And this is, by the way, not even my cat. This is some other cat. So I don't even know who the.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I almost lost my cool.
All right, now can you tell me, because I was unable to hear you while you were in the bank, outside the bank. So, did you went to the bank, which was your branches, or did you went to different bank that you knew the people who worked there?
I went to my Bank of America. What do you mean? I went to the Bank of America
No,
that's right down the street that Nancy works at.
And apart from that, Nancy who works there, apart from that branch, do you have any other branches? Because you know that there are lots of branches in Dallas, Texas.
Well, all the branches are closed now, so I don't see how it makes a difference. But this one stays open an hour later to help the police and the first responders and the animal collectors and all that. And the rainwater purifiers.
All right.
They do it manually. They actually take it and, I guess, put it into a bucket and collect it, and they actually wring it. They squeeze it with their bare hands, and they get all the minerals out and all that stuff, and then it comes into our faucets, and we drink it.
Okay.
It's purified water.
That's wonderful.
It's pretty good. Yep, pretty good deal.
So, Nancy, I want you to come back.
No. My name's not Nancy. My name's not Nancy.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Nancy
Hold
was your
up.
friend. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that actually kind of pissed me off just now. Now, I felt myself
I'm so
get a
sorry
little
about
bit
it.
pissed
Susan,
off.
okay, yeah. All right, Susan, I'm so
getting
sorry.
a little bit pissed.
Okay, don't do that. Oh, never get that thing, okay? I'm so sorry for that. I apologize for that. Okay, now can you come to your computer, nearby with your computer?
Well, I'm here. I've already accepted that AnyDesk request thing. I've been sitting
now
here
you
the
can
whole
log
time.
in.
So, what? Oh, you want me to log in? Why? Oh, why do I have to log in again?
Because we have to try one more thing.
I do not like to do that. I'll tell you that much. I don't know why I'd have to do that again. I really don't know why I'd have to do all that again right now.
Right, we are going to try for the last time for this today, and then if it doesn't work or if it doesn't go through today, then we will...
you have to type it this time. How do you do it? How do I let you do it?
How can I control your computer?
Yes, isn't that what the thing... I thought you were able to do that before. How do we do that again?
Yeah, hang on, let me see. If I can handle your computer, then that will be much better for you because you might be tired right now. So
very tired. I have a condition.
There is
and my daughter, she said, "Mom, you got silly putty hands." And I said, "What does that mean?" And she said, "Your hands are floppy." They're floppy hands. And she said, "Well, they don't even feel like there's any bone in there." And she's squeezing my hands. Apparently, I have 98% less bone mass in my hands than any other human. And there's actually it's a rare syndrome that they've discovered. And I've got it. And I'm one of 3 people in human history who've had this thing. And they said it's genetic. And I said, how the heck could it be genetic if only 3 people have it? It must be environmental. And anyway, it's basically, it's a long debate. I'm not going to lie. It's a very long debate.
Okay. All right. Now, can we do one thing? Can you click on the Google?
Oh, the Google Slides.
Yeah. No. The Google Chrome.
Okay, it's choose an account. I don't know. Let's see here. What am I supposed to do? Oh, or I'm just supposed to go on the AnyDesk?
We are going to download it.
You know, my son, one time he was acting a little bit goofy. Not saying that you're acting really goofy, but you're acting a little bit goofy. But my son, came home one day when he was about 16 years old, and I said, something's going on with your eyes. What's going on with your eyes? And he said, nothing, Mom, I'm sleepy. And I said, it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. First of all, why are you home? Second of all, your eyes do look weird. They look like he said, I've got allergies. And I said, well, which is it? Is it allergies or are you sleepy? And he said, listen, I was at church earlier. Someone brought a pet rabbit up to the church in the youth group, and everyone was petting the pet rabbit, and I was petting the rabbit, and then I rubbed my eyes, and all of a sudden I had an allergic reaction. My eyes are red. I said, well, that makes
all right.
sense.
So,
but
Susan, I'm sorry to interrupt
come
you.
to find out that he had actually been smoking marijuana. And I know it. He was, and he was only 16. And guess what time it was right then?
I didn't know what time it is.
Sent him to military school immediately. He left that night.
Okay. How sad.
And then
Can you open up? Can you open your?
He does push-ups every day because of it, and he salutes the flag. He wakes up and prays and salutes the flag every single day. I think
Susan,
it was a good deal all around.
Hello, Susan.
Okay.
Can you hear me? Okay, now can you log into your account?
I already did that, and he told me to. I mean, what? I thought you didn't. I've already logged into the account.
It's not showing login, ma'am. So can you log in one more
time? Well, I'm not
or...
even looking. I'm looking at my... Well, I mean, you're controlling the computer, so you do it. Do it!
I'm controlling the...
Why can't you control the computer? Isn't that why we clicked on the buttons? Are you...
Yes, we have that,
Are you
but
stoned on the pot?
No, ma'am.
I hope not.
Now you can type the user ID and password. That's your job.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Have you ever tried marijuana, though? I'm not going to lie. I've tried it in my older age.
I will never lie about that. I do try that thing, but it was once I did try with my friends.
Did you inhale?
When I was in high school. I'm sorry?
Did you inhale?
Yes, I did, and it was like heaven, that I can say it, after I did that.
What? It was like heaven? Is that what you said?
I'm sorry?
Did you say it was like heaven? Like it was good? Was it a fun time or was it bad?
Like it was a fun time that I'm speaking right now.
Yes.
It was just a fun time that I did. I tried along with my friends, and from there and then, I have never tried, or I have never did, or never thought of trying all those things.
Yes,
okay?
It's a very dangerous thing. I heard that you could actually go insane if you smoke too much pot.
Right.
They told me you could get schizophrenia, is what they told me. Have you heard of this before? Have you seen this?
I have never seen that, ma'am. So sorry.
Well.
But I heard from one of my friends who were talking about all those things, like it used to happen like that.
Oh,
yeah, I kind of heard
goodness.
like that.
Oh,
but never did that or never tried that.
That's too bad. Usually if something fun happens, you want to do it again. What made you stop?
Right.
What made you stop doing the marijuana?
Well, I just stopped. I don't know the reason why I stopped
who knows?
taking marijuana. Yeah.
I don't know.
But I just left.
It doesn't. Anywho.
But I do smoke a lot, to be honest with you.
Oh, you
do
smoke a lot. Oh, you smoke lots of marijuana. It's like you probably.
No.
You go to concerts and things, and do you play the bongos?
Oh, yes, I did try bong one time.
Oh, bong. Oh, I was saying bongo, like the drums. But but you did try a bong. Let's hear about that. Let's hear about your bong experience.
The bong experience was totally fun and enjoyable with my friends as usual. That I used to stay with them. Whenever I get a free time from work, I go there and we start taking those stuffs just for one shot. That's all we do for one time only. And after that, we get high a bit. And from there, you know how it works, how it goes after we get high.
Well, you get the munchies, don't you? Did you eat a lot of food?
Yeah, I did ate a lot of food. My friend told me that you were eating like animals. I was like so ashamed. I feel so bad when my friend told me that you were eating like an animal, like I was eating like anything after that.
Well, you know what? I hate to break it to your friend, but we are animals. All of us are animals. We are beasts. We really are. I mean,
Right, right.
we have a more murderous track record, I'd say, than probably
Mm-hmm.
any other species combined. Someone could press a button and wipe, 300,000 people off the face of the planet within a
Right, right.
heartbeat. So why are we better than an animal? I mean, we're animals that have technology. That's all it really is.
Right.
A bunch of
Only
murderous bacteria that is unfortunately grown on the side of this fucking rock, this with water and fucking grass and mountains and all kinds of other shit all over the place. And it's just a bunch of
I
fucking
agree with that.
bacteria, and we're all a bunch of it's a bunch of trash. It's a bunch of garbage here on the planet. But you know what? On the other hand, I've really met some nice folks, and I've learned to love my fellow man
Wow.
and woman.
Mm-hmm.
But in general, we're bacteria. We're a waste of space. But by God, I sure have met some nice people along the way. And I'll tell you what, some people say that I'm not too nice. And they say, why are you so rude and everything? And I say, well, you haven't seen me when I get pissed. You think I'm rude right now. You're about to see some fucking shit, I tell them. And
Mm-hmm.
and they
So
say,
what
"Oh,
did
I don't want to."
she say to you?
And then they say, "I don't want to get on the other side of that." And I said, "Other side of what?" And they don't even know what to say at that point. It's just silly.
Okay.
Oh wait, so that was another bank account. Was that the same bank account or was that a different one there?
That was a different one
Ah,
there.
third one, a third account. Okay. Should we call that number? I mean, maybe you could patch me in with the bank, and you could, I guess, talk to them. You could call that
Uh,
number, that 432-1000, that number down there. You could always
okay.
just do that.
Yeah, we always used to do that for any
Okay. Well, just
confirmation.
give
We
him a
have to call
call.
the.
Go ahead.
Can you do one thing, Susan? That will be your work. So can you do one thing? Can you call this number or which is
Here, just call it
1800
on your other
432?
line, and we'll put it. You put it on conference call. I can't do that on my
No.
flip phone. I'm not able to do it. So
Okay.
just
You're
give
not
them
unable to do that.
a call, and I'll have a little talksies with them.
Like, hang on, Susan, because
Okay,
the
yeah. Well,
bank
it'd be
will need
just like a little
the
conference call type of thing, and then we could
well,
get it cracking. We could get it
the
moving after that. I think it's pretty much would be good, because I don't know what this is. I mean, and by the way, how does this get me my money back?
well, once we complete this verification, we will go through to secure funds. After that, within 20.
What's being verified? You said verification. What is being verified here? I'm really curious about what it
Okay,
is
you're
we're
curious about
verifying and
that.
what the
Okay.
purpose of that is. If you could tell me specific exact reasons why are we doing the things that we're doing here. That would be just absolutely wonderful.
Okay. All right. So the reason why the bank is being verified, or the transactions are being verified, that is to make sure that you are the only authorized bank holder.
Well, how does that verify if I'm the person? If that, that doesn't make any sense. I don't.
Well,
I do not understand.
No, you might not get me, or you might not understand the situation at the moment, because since I told
I don't
you
know, to
at the
be
first
honest,
place
I don't
that,
know.
Yeah, you just have to call them and let them know that you were trying to do online process, but it's not letting me through. So please allow me to do this. Once they give you the authorization, call me back.
Okay.
I got a confirmation from the higher authority stating that since it's about to be 7 o'clock or 6:30 there, so we will do it tomorrow. So tomorrow at what time will be the best time that I can call you, or you can call me? Can you let me know so I can make sure that to fix an appointment with the scheduled day for you or scheduled time?
Yes, okay.
So you can call me back.
So I guess like probably around maybe 10 a.m., 10:30 tomorrow.
10:30?
Yes, 10:30 a.m.
10:30 a.m. So you will be awake 10:30?
Yes, of course.
Okay. All right. So
what is that noise? By the way, I hear noise. What is that noise?
Yeah, the computer is running.
It's doing what?
I said the computer is on a process, right? It's running through. The database is running. We are giving all this information for tomorrow process, so we're securing all the file under your name. So you say 10:30, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, sure. Why not? If you can call me, then you can call me whenever you have a time. Or 10:30, if you can call me, or else I can call you back at 10:30. Okay?
Well, you don't want to call me?
No, I will call you. If you want, I can call you.
Well, of course. That would be wonderful.
Okay. So since today we didn't completed in order to secure your funds, which was $47,000, $215. So we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we will get the new information, and we will do a physical transaction to the bank, since we cannot complete into your online transfer. So we'll do it tomorrow.
Did it get disconnected, or it seems like the thing got disconnected on the red program or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we'll do it tomorrow, okay?
Okay, that sounds like a plan.
All right, so I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Let me know what you think of this guy. I know there's some people who follow the school of scambaiting thought that you should never reveal, and then there's the other thought where it's like, yeah, get out there and get them, destroy their computers, do all that fun stuff. So on this one, I just kind of decided to do both. I mean, I got in there, I somehow destroyed this guy's computer right in front of him. He didn't know what was going on. I don't know how that happens. He left the call thinking that he was still talking to an old lady. Somehow. He never called me back, though. So at some point, I think that he and the guy next to him in this very small scam operation figured it out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.